Search for missing Manchester schoolboy continues. The search for missing Manchester High School student Jaden Smith continued up to mid-afternoon Tuesday, with firefighters, the police, and volunteers going door to door in the Perth area of Mandeville. District Officer for the Jamaica Fire Brigade Fitzroy Donaldson said firefighters also check on occupied buildings for the schoolboy. He said so far the search has yielded no credible information to pinpoint the child's whereabouts. The search was suspended just before 3 p.m. Smith has been missing since Friday when he left school. Police on Saturday activated a high alert a day after the 12-year-old went missing. In a release, the police said Jaden is of dark complexion, slim build, and about 5 feet tall. State Minister for Education says all teachers must be efficiently trained to deal with special needs children. State Minister of Education Rhoda Crawford says all teachers must be efficiently trained to deal with special needs children. Ms. Crawford was speaking at Sam Shop Teachers College 50th Anniversary Grand Gala. She stressed that special education must never be an afterthought. Noting that all children have a right to education, Ms. Crawford said teacher training institutions must play their part to ensure students with special needs are catered to.
Every child, regardless of ability or circumstances, has the right to learn, to thrive, and to contribute meaningfully to society. Yet, too often, children with special needs face barriers, physical, social, and intellectual, that prevent them from realizing their full potential. This is where teacher training institutions like Sam Sharp must play a vital role. You are preparing the men and women who will stand at the front of inclusive classrooms. Every teacher will be a teacher of a special needs students in the future. This is bound to become a statistical fact as the number of special ed children continues to increase.
JTA says Jamaica Teaching Council bill must be governed by teachers and be free from political interference. President of the Jamaica Teachers Association JTA Mark says the Jamaica Teaching Council JTC bill must be governed by teachers and be free from political interference. The bill was passed in Parliament in April by way of majority vote by the governing Jamaica Labour Party, despite objections by educators as well as the opposition. Earlier this year, Mr. Mark said the bill is a disservice to the teaching profession. Speaking at the Sam Sharp Teachers College 50th Anniversary celebration, the JTA president reiterated his objection to the draft legislation. He demanded that the bill be governed by teachers. In the meantime, he noted that the JTA will continue to advocate for teachers as well as negotiate for fair wages.
The JTA continues to maintain its objection to the current iteration of the JTC bill. We cannot and we demand that the Teaching Council bill be for teachers and must be governed by teachers, free from political interference and bureaucratic interference as well. On behalf of the Jamaica Teachers Association, I reaffirm our commitment to stand with and for our teachers. We will continue to negotiate firmly for fair wages, better working conditions, and the professional respect that the teachers so richly deserve. And where negotiations fail, we will not shy away from agitation because the transformation of education depends on it. So it is my sincere hope that by the time the next batch of teachers leave Sam Sharp Teachers College and take up vacant posts in the education system, they will be able to receive a salary that is befitting of their value and worth. Maslow's hierarchy of needs come before Bloom's taxonomy. And what this means, ladies and gentlemen, is that you cannot expect a teacher to be in the classroom operating at his or her optimal level when his basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter are not being met.
Nonsense. As the search for 12-year-old Jaden continues, its fifth day his aunt and guardians and Mary Thompson is rubbishing talk of ill treatment is at the foundation of his disappearance. the negativity that persons are sending, because my son just showed me something just a while ago with somebody saying that we beat him and bury him, is like persons supposed to understand when you are grieving or you're under stress, don't try to say something to make the situation worse, Thompson told journalists ahead of the search on Tuesday, sharing that she took the youngster into her home when he was only 5 years old. Thompson said, I have Jaden for 7 years. I was the only one who got birth certificate for Jaden, got him fully immunized, and everything when we were preparing for Jaden. So she said that although he had a rough upbringing, she managed to raise him to achieve academic success. He is also the top student of Bethabra Primary School. He was also the valedictorian for the school graduation. I did every preparation to get Jaden off for school, so why would I try to hurt him now because of a little incident? Accidents do happen, she said as she referred to the pelvic injury sustained by his 2-year-old grandchild while reportedly playing with Jaden last Thursday, a day before the schoolboy went missing after attending classes at Manchester High School. Thompson said that the grandson had a tablet with a little action cartoon on it where he jumps and he does the action. So he was there in the living room. He was there doing it with Jaden in the room. I heard the toddler scream out, so I rushed into the room to find him on the ground crouching. I asked Jaden what happened. He said the toddler fell on his leg. I said, Jaden, you just have to be more careful when playing with the baby. That is all I said. All of us got ready and went to the hospital, Thompson said, adding that her tone while talking to Jaden was not harsh. Thompson said although she remained puzzled as to his disappearance, she is questioning whether he is battling with guilt following the incident with his cousin. It is a possibility, but Jaden is a person who don't show his emotions. He grew up very rough, so I don't know if it is because of that he keeps everything to himself, Thompson stated. The distraught woman is appealing to mischievous individuals to desist from making prank calls about Jaden's whereabouts. People have been reaching out, but some have been very negative because I got 2 calls. I had to rush down to the hospital where someone said he was down there with a head injury, unconscious. I rushed down there, nothing like that. Somebody called me Saturday night that they saw Jaden down by Bottom KFC. After calling them, I got no answer, and that has added to my distress, she stated. Shortly after the interview, Thompson joined a search party comprised of dozens of persons, including firefighters, police, soldiers, teachers, and family friends, Port Era, a few kilometers south of Manchester High School in Mandeville. Meanwhile, the Manchester High School principal remained hopeful for Jaden's safe return. As the days progress, it is becoming more anxious because by now we are hoping and praying that somehow Jaden would have returned to school, but there is still a lot of hope, he said. We have parents, teachers, staff members, and of course the police canine division and other persons who are here just to accompany the search, and we are praying that it will be a good one, a good outcome from here, he stated. The principal said support has been given to Jaden's classmates in grade 7 who have been grappling with the news of his disappearance. School has just not been the same since the incident, and we're trying and really trusting God for a good outcome. Our guidance department has been doing a fabulous job just getting around to the students, whether in large groups or small groups, just to encourage them and also to give them some tips in terms of what can be learned from this experience, he shared. I went to the fund that Jaden is in and had a chat with the students and prayed with them. They left their desk and chair very free, and they are very expectant that he will return, and they are looking forward to having him. Very jovial youngster, very brilliant, he added. What has happened here is out of character when you talk to students, even the family, and so on, unless there are things happening that we're not aware of at school. Up to the last time the student left on Friday, he was in a jovial mood, probably eating a little more than he would normally eat, the principal stated. Jaden's aunt is appealing to anyone with information about his whereabouts to alert the authorities. For us, it is very sad, lonely, moment of despair. Jaden is my twin brother's son, so you can know the bond that we have. Jaden is like a glue to me. He is just a loving child, a humble child. He is helpful. Words can't explain how much of a good child Jaden is. So I am imploring the community, anybody who knows where Jaden is, If you see him, just bring him back home to us, Thompson appealed. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.